First of all, great performance by Team Tszyu against Tony Harrison. And, I'm really, really impressed by the way he performed on that fight. Now, aside from that, I will talk to you in this video about Timothy Bradley being mad at the referee, Attorney Danrix Tapdasan, and at the same time, I'll give you my opinion on the upcoming Charlo and Team Tszyu fight. My name is Powcast from Powcast Sports. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. So let's talk about the performance of Team Tszyu. First of all, it was really, I think it was a dominating performance. I actually didn't give any rounds to Tony Harrison, and I was trying to find or convince myself to give a round to Tony Harrison, but I just couldn't find any. On the unofficial scorecard, some of the scorecard, I think they give at least 1 or 2 rounds with the Tony Harrison, but I just couldn't find. I give myself a reason to give it to Tony. Tim was systematic. Tim was patient. He broke down Tony Harrison, and just when the right time comes, he actually demolished the guy with the uppercut. There were some instances in the fight where he could have done more or pushed more, but he didn't do that. So that's one good thing about Team Tszyu. So it was a calculated aggression, and certainly a very, very fun night for Australian boxing fans. And then after the fight, and I've looked at all of the response and the reaction. Of course, everyone was talking about the next fight already. But just before that, I just read this article, and I didn't hear the commentary of Timothy Bradley, but on the article, the article said that it was from the commentary of Timothy Bradley, who's part of probably the U.S. Coverage, and he was mad at Attorney Danrix for not stopping the fight early. Personally, I feel that the fight was stopped on time. And of course, I respect Tim Bradley. He fought in the ring, but if it was him on the side of Tony Harrison, or if it was him fighting, he would have said otherwise. He would have, maybe asked the referee to give himself another chance to fight. No, I think you were talking about even the rounds before the round number 9. He was totally dominated, but Tony Harrison was still fighting. He's giving him probably himself a chance to survive the fight. I don't think he's giving himself a chance to win. To survive the fight, and for me, the uppercut, actually, when he looked back after maybe 3 or 4 uppercuts, Tony Harrison's tried to stand up. Obviously, I think the referee is just trying to still see if Tony Harrison can still do it. And it's hard to see it when it's different. It's different when you're seeing it when you're inside the ring, when you're outside the ring, when you're actually working as the referee. And plus, Tony Harrison is not really, just any boxer. He defeated Charlo. He's one of the best boxers. So usually we give them a chance to kind of redeem themselves, and we've seen a lot of these in boxing. Like some of the or most of the perspectives of the people, the fans, were saying this could have been stopped, but still the referee is giving them a chance. And sometimes, and we've seen the greatest boxers or boxing matches with things like this, with the referee giving chance to the other boxers, and the other boxers ending up winning. Like maybe look at the Corrales Castillo fight. But again, it's a matter of perspective. For me, I think the referee stopped the fight on time. Tony Harrison still okay, but yeah, just he couldn't continue. It was a total domination. But being Tony Harrison, then he gotta give Tony Harrison a chance. In reference to the fight with Charlo, now I'm convinced. Earlier or before this fight, I was convinced that Charlo will probably win the fight, but this one, I think after seeing Team Tszyu dominate Harrison, who is the conqueror of Charlo. Although it doesn't mean like that. It doesn't mean that if Harrison beat Charlo, that and then you beat Harrison, that you can beat Charlo. It's not like that. But I think um, Team Zoo definitely have a chance. And right now, I'm looking at it as a 50-50 fight.